It has always been my belief that if you are a specialist in one skill or another and you've mastered that skill, stick with it. Now, while learning other skills is a plus, is a benefit, I don't necessarily think that uh, trying to diversify, especially in other areas of your profession, is a good idea or is a great idea. And that is what I need to let you know. Welcome, story lovers, to the Story Dude Show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you another episode for the month of April 2024. So let's get right into it, shall we? What I'm talking about is, when you see a bunch of actors these days, like especially those who are photogenic, then you find out uh, things like they come from a music background or a singing background. And examples include Ross Lynch, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, the Jonas Brothers, and of course, Harry Styles of One Direction is literally gotten into movies now. I'm not exactly sure for what reason, but when you have a skill that you have mastered, that you are proficient at, and that you excel at, now having your other skills take over as your primary skills may not be a good idea. What I'm trying to say is, let's just say you excel in writing, but not so much in directing, while most independent filmmakers are into doing this, while they write, direct, produce, and edit their own films, there comes a time when that filmmaker or creative practitioner needs to step back, take a step back, and literally tell themselves, what the hell am I doing? What is my skill? Why am I deviating away from my skill? Like, for example, I'm a writer. That's what I've mastered. That's what I excel at. But I'm not going to let my other skills, even though I'm skilled in other areas of production, I'm not going to let that take over. I'm not going to let that be the primary distraction or the primary uh, profession, because my area of expertise is writing. That's where I'm best. Now, directing, I could do some directing, but I'm not going to do that every day. I much prefer writing because that's where I'm great at. That's where my greatness is. Using words to illustrate the story or to show you my story. As the industry says, show, don't tell. And this is something that I have over time mastered. But for someone, for the industry to require one individual, one professional to be skilled in multiple areas, the only reason that I believe they're doing this is as a cost saving measure. And if it's a cost saving measure, I'm sorry to tell you that in the long run, that's going to be detrimental rather than be a profit based thing for you. It's not going to be a profit thing. It's not going to be profitable for that much. So my recommendation is, given the fact that mainstream cinema, including Hollywood, are literally looking for photogenic talent who do music, acting, and all that stuff, in the long run, it's going to hurt them. It's not going to go anywhere except be a cost saver for the producers and the showrunners. That's all it is. You've seen this with Disney, and the first time I've ever seen it is in the soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful with Ron Moss. Now, I did not know, apart from him being an actor, I did not know that he was also a musician. He was also a singer. But truth be told, now the reason I'm thinking about this, the reason I'm talking about this, even though I could have talked about it a while back, it's not going to be a benefit in the long run. I'd say stick to one skill, stick to what you've mastered, and once that's done, you continue with it. You excel at it. You are going to be known for that one guy who specializes in something, who specializes in that one skill that everybody is seeking after. You want to stand out. You don't want to blend in like everybody, like everything else. You want to stand out. And how do you stand out? Is by displaying the one skill that you are great at, the ones that you have mastered, and the one that you can continue to improve over, the ones you can continue to do best at. So, with that being said, this is Jared Dean Winchester, also known as the Story Dude. Please like, comment, and subscribe because I post anywhere between 2 to 3 episodes per month of the Story Dude show. Like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you again, don't forget to turn that page.